Isabella here, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you guys can tell, wait, I have hair on my lip. Ugh, gross. Okay. Anyways, as you guys can tell, we're going to be doing another anti-MLM reacts video. Now, I've had a lot of you guys ask me about watching MLM coaches, and I've never thought about this before. MLM coaches, they're literally everywhere. So instead of you being an MLM CEO scamming a bunch of people, you're an MLM coach telling people what they need to be successful while simultaneously scamming them over for a shit ton of money. So yeah, great, awesome. Didn't even know that was a thing for the longest time, but I guess there are. So anyways, I have compiled a lot of stuff that we're going to react to today, a lot of crazy shit they're posting, and yeah, it just gets really, really bad. If you think some of the CEO crap that's shared is bad, oh, you wait till you see the professionals. It's a hot mess. Oh my gosh. So grab a snap, grab a glass of wine, guys. Let's get ready to go because this is going to be rough. Before I hop into today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell, and make sure you hit all notifications so you won't miss a single video. And now without further ado, let's hop into this anti-MLM reacts video. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's look into this. So there's actually one that I want to start reacting to that I have seen some. Yeah, okay, it's rough. Guys, so first of all, there's a big account that I really do want to highlight in this page. And again, I want to make a major disclaimer, as I always do in every single video. I in no way condone or am okay with going to somebody else's page and harassing them. That is not what I'm about. No, not at all. Unless we need to report something for something major, we're not doing that. I do not condone it. So please share all of your opinions in the comment section down below. Let's just keep it to where we share our feelings here and not towards them. I'm just showing this for educational purposes. So there is an account called the No Shame Sales Game. Some of you guys might have seen this before, but it is the anti-Hey Girl, but it's still an MLM supportive training page. I hate it so much. So anyways, they have a lot of different like memes and things that are about MLM. So for example, there's one that says there's a major difference between direct sales not working and you not working within direct sales. Wow, victim blaming. We love that. Moving on, this is another one. It says, them. I don't want to be that girl. Me. Being that girl who works from Wi-Fi on her own time is pretty damn sweet, if you ask me. That doesn't happen for most people. But anyways, as we can see, there's a track record of absolute shit inspirational quotes. Another one I'm going to show you. Don't take constructive criticism from people who haven't constructed anything. Okay, but if people are saying, hey, this is a scam, don't do it, and you're like, that's for a reason. Just look into it, please. Okay, so anyways, there are some IGTVs on here about some scammy shit, and because this is a person that discusses and encourages women in direct sales to just freaking go for it, the best investment you'll make for your direct sales business. And yes, there was a link in the description showing that this person helps direct sales women. So this is honestly something that is labeled as a direct sales coach. So let's watch this IGTV.
I literally just went live, and then Instagram shut me off, and it didn't save it, and I was having a good time talking to you, and I liked what I was doing. So here is the first lesson in this, is that if you fail, it doesn't work the first time, it's okay. You don't have to be afraid of looking stupid. I'm not afraid of looking stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. I just got on and did a live and it didn't save and I wanted it to. So I'm going to do it again. And maybe somebody else will see it. But hi, if you weren't here, my name's Colleen. As my friend Rashonda Pratt says, I'm known on the digital streets as No Shame Sales Game. And I'm trying this again. I was just on talking about why we really need to be passionate and actively engaged in changing the entire direct sales industry, right? I have been I'm like you who's watching this. I have my own direct sales business. I have for the past 4.5 years. I've been really successful. I've earned the trips. I've earned the car. I've, done the things, have a big team, and I love it. It's absolutely changed my entire life. And I'm still actively doing it. But I realize that a lot of women come into this industry to do just that, to change their lives, to do all the things, right? And then they don't. Why? Not because the industry sucks, but because they come in and they're being taught tactics that are 15 years old.
Girl, what tactics are going to work now? When a system is literally set up to where you need to recruit in order to be successful, please tell us, what the hell is going to make a difference? okay? Because I'm just telling you right now, this person, even though she has 60K followers on her Instagram, I can tell you right now, that is not transforming or doing shit for most people. Unless they're able to actively recruit a lot of people, it's not going to work. It's just not, and even still, I'm seeing some people that have a lot of team members, but I still have to pay for their ranks. They buy their ranks. So no, stop it. I don't care if you don't cold message. You're still doing culty shit. No.
10 years old, yes, the person who might be, training you came in and they are a multimillionaire and, doing a great job, and they made house calls 15 years ago or 10 years ago. That's not how this is done anymore, right? The way that I do business now is not the same that I did business 4 years ago when I joined, right? It all changes, right? And people think that this industry is bullshit a lot of times because people come in, they try these old tactics that don't work. It'd be like me trying to build a house and somebody saying like, here's some Jello, build the house. And I'd be like, house building doesn't work.
Okay, Karen, honey, I hate to break it to you, but when the entire industry has almost a 99% failure rate, it's just a hunch. I'm feeling something in my boobie here. Maybe, just maybe. The industry just freaking sucks, okay? I mean, for crying out loud, we see some of the top freaking schools in our entire, country or even in the world, they don't even have failure rates like that. And those are independent students that are busting their ass to get a degree. Tell me, seriously, when you have that high of a failure rate and you blame everyone else, that is stupid. No, just because everyone is failing, that doesn't mean that you suddenly be like, well, you just don't know what you're doing. No, stop.
Well, yeah, you gave me fucking Jello, right? It's not the right thing. So, that's why I created this page. I created it 9 months ago, completely anonymously. I didn't want anyone to know because I was kind of embarrassed. I didn't think it would be anything. But I was like, oh my God, all these people are coming in and nobody's saying what we need to say, right? Nobody's changing the stuff that we actually need to change. So I'll do it. And I started posting things. And at first it was 100 followers. And then it was 1,000. Then 10,000. Then 20,000. And now there's over 57,000 followers here in a matter of months, completely organically, right? I don't do any ads. I don't do anything. So that means people want this, right?
Yes, because there's a ton of people out there that are interested in multi-level marketing quotes. And when you are the main hub for being able to find a quote that they can share on their Instagram story, of course they're going to follow you. And especially when, it's really, really sad to say this, but when MLMs have such a cult-like following and mentality, they're going to follow stuff that represents exactly the mindset that they want. And that's the thing though, is half of the stuff that's posted is complete bullshit. It's unrealistic. Again, I'm gonna show some more examples here just to prove my point. You say that you do it different, but how come we see freaking quotes that are everyone does network marketing every day, not everyone has figured out you can get paid for it? No, not everyone goes around recruiting every day, dumbass. This is the next one. Stop saying I can send you a video to learn more and you reach out. Okay, then what are you going to do? Straight up, what are you going to do to make it different? Another one, if you start a side gig and don't like it, nothing dramatic happens, life stays the same. If you do like it, it can change everything. You can like something a lot, but it doesn't change anything. Just because I have an obsession with something or a hobby does not mean that can always be successful and do well. That should be kind of a no-brainer. Just because you like something doesn't mean it always work out. I think that's the biggest thing we could see in even toxic relationships. Just because you like the person doesn't mean they're good for you. What the hell? And honestly, a toxic relationship is pretty damn similar to an MLM. I feel in some cases, please, only in some cases from what I can mentally think about in my own experiences. But another one, stop coaching outdated strategies to your network marketing team. Okay, but what are those outdated ones? Nothing in the caption, because I'm literally looking at it right now, nothing is in there that's saying, hey, this is what you do. There's no value in here. Another one, what's scarier? Someone possibly judging you or not being able to pay your bills? How about normalizing 9-to-5s and actually embracing people's individuality instead of trying to push them into a cult-like mentality?
This, right? People are interested in changing the game. So that's why I created Direct Sales Growth Community. And it's this page on steroids, right? So that's why I have it at the end of all my posts. Guys, if you like this shit here, you need to be in Direct Sales Growth Community. And why it's different than anything out there is because I'm not the guru. I'm just the chick who realizes we need to change things, right? So what I do is I bring in the people who are actually experts. Yes, your upline is probably really awesome. I'm an upline. I think I'm awesome. Your upline is awesome. This isn't like a replacement of that. It's not a replacement of your team. It's a completely company agnostic situation. But I'm bringing in people who are actual experts, actual social media experts, actual sales experts, actual strategy experts, actual authors, actual mindset coaches, right? It's cool if I get on my team page and I'm like, rah, rah, shish, boom, bah, like, be happy, sell the things. I'm not a mindset coach. I'm just doing the damn thing, right? But we also all need access to this stuff. But trainings and coaches are really fucking expensive, right? And if you're new in this business or you've been in for a while, and you think you've tried all the things, right? It doesn't matter. A lot of people are wary to drop thousands of dollars on a coach that they're not sure, right? I mean, like, hearts, raise your hands, like, I've been there, right? So that's why I'm bringing in the experts. And it costs $250 for the entire year.
There's the catch. Okay, so it still costs you something. And what's so funny to me is I would love to see if the majority, like, this is my thing. If you're so successful, if you have so many amazing connections with all these professionals, is all of your team successful? Is all of them? Is the people that are actually busting their ass? Like, again, there's some people that might sign up and not do shit. I get that. I understand. But all the people that are busting their ass and working, are they all successful? Are they all really good? Are they all financially stable? Because if not, then you are a scam and a crock of shit. And again, I truly do not believe with anything in me, and I bet the left titty that she does not have that much success on her team at all. She's making money off of it because she made money. What is she doing? She's suddenly selling that success and marketing it off to you. And she's also trying to act like, and she's pulling the MLM shit flawlessly right now, where she's saying, oh, well, all these other people make it expensive. Well, I have it for cheaper. That's the same thing as when, like, the starter kits are like, oh, it's valued at $200, but we're selling it to you for $50. It's probably not even worth that at all to begin with, like, whatsoever. It's a quick grab for money that she can get, and she's clearly profiting off of it because there's people that think it's an investment in themselves, and I'm sure half of the things that they're telling them is ridiculous. Straight up ridiculousness, okay? In terms of a network marketing company, you cannot just do amazingly. So many people are told to do every single thing, and they do it, but they still don't get success, and why is that? Like, here's another thing, too, and this is what's so funny to me. So these successful people in these companies, she's partially dogging on because she's like, well, sometimes they don't know and they're teaching old stuff. And they got successful and they did all the things. And if they're teaching you, why is it not working? Again, I get that business practices and things like that change, but you would think these other newbies and these other people that have become actually well off from these companies, you'd think that they would be able to say, hey, this is what I did and you can do it too. And this is just a crazy thought, but you think that the same stuff that the millionaires have done, if you were able to replicate and do it, you could also become one. Like, wouldn't you think you'd be able to replicate all of those things that they did and what they're telling you and it would work? Yeah, you would think so. And also, if it actually did work, we would not see this high of a failure rate. All of these little MLM coaches are complete scams. Like, we know the failure rates of MLMs, so we know the majority of them are failing. So the majority of people that are failing are looking at this thinking, oh, I need this to become successful. So we have a shit ton of people pumping in a bunch of money into her pocket while she's able to literally just lie to you on camera.
Like I said earlier, you can go to the link in my bio, right? I'm such an influencer, right? Go to the link in my bio. Check it out. I'm not trying to be your upline. I'm not trying to do anything other than make you better so this industry is better.
I'm not trying to do anything besides take advantage of your money.
I'm trying to give you and me the best training out there so we can be the best industry. Because people think it's bullshit. And it's not bullshit. We just don't have the right tools. And most of us don't have access to the right tools because it's either really expensive or we want to join a course. And you're like, God damn it. Like, I'm busy. I got shit going on. Like, I can't join a course and spend like all this time doing the things, and you get behind on the course. And
So you're literally dogging on pretty much essentially the same shit that you're doing to them, but you're trying to seem relatable and like, no, I'm different. No, you're not. Stop it. Damn.
Never actually finished the course, and you just spent $1,000 on this course, and you're like, well, what did I do? That's not here. You come in, You remember. I have trainings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Speakers come in. It's like hosted within this platform. Everything's recorded. So you can hop on live and like ask questions to the speakers, or no matter where you are in the world, it's uploaded that day. You can watch it when you want. It's also a community, so you can like actually ask things and be like, hey guys, I'm going to post this. Like, what do you think? What would you change? Does it sound weird? Or this is the reach out language I use. What don't you like? What would you change? What happens when, like, who has good ideas for a virtual event? Things like that. Guys, we are not competition. We might be in different companies, but we are the same industry, and the more we are on the same page, the better. We need to get that straight in our heads. So, that's why I created Direct Sales Growth Community. It's just what we need. And like I said, I'm not the guru. I've done a couple of trainings in there because I think I have some valuable shit.
But you're making money off of it. Even though I'm not the guru, you're benefiting off of all of it, though. And you're selling someone a complete lie and dream. Good grief.
To add, I've grown an Instagram account to almost 60,000 followers in a couple months. That's something. I'm really good at recruiting. That's something. But like, guys, we need this. And you need it. Because the better you are, the more people want to join you and buy from you.
Yep, see, exactly. That's sum it up there. You need this. That's what they do. They convince you. You need this business. Then they convince you with other shit. Oh, you need to buy this. You need to do this. And now she's doing the same thing. You need to do this. She just said, I'm really good at recruiting. What do you think she's doing now to all these other innocent people? She's a doTERRA, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but I need to really dive into this MLM, but a doTERRA business coach. And there's an IGTV that she's made that says the truth about network marketing and direct sales and why you see so many. So let's just see.
I'm back again doing a second live. This one specifically because I want to address, the understanding of what direct sales network marketing is. And my goodness, why you are seeing so many women jumping on TikTok, jumping on Instagram, jumping on social media platforms, and it feels like it's more than ever. And so I want to talk about that, and I want you to listen openly. We might get some weirdos jump on, because anybody who gets triggered by the words network marketing or
oh no, I'm weirdo.
direct sales, they tend to have to speak their mind, and that's fine, whatever. But I'm going to be super open about what it is and what you're seeing happen right now and why. Okay. I know the network marketing industry really, really well. I was actually raised in a network marketing family.
Oh my God.
Like full-blown raised. It's all I knew. It's all my parents ever did when I was growing up. And I was blessed enough to be to see them be successful. Why do I say I was blessed enough to see them be successful? Because I don't have the stigma in my head of scheme or fake or doesn't work, because they were so successful at it. I have only seen the benefits of network marketing. Have I seen the downside? I have, and I'll share that with you too, and I share that quite openly with people who ask. But it's important to understand what it is, because you're going to see more and more people jumping into it. And I'm going to talk about why. I will say we're a whole nother breed. I fully believe that if network marketing companies were smart, they would have panels, generation panels, talking about what it's like to build this business and raise kids, and children who have been raised in network marketing being able to speak about it as well. I would love to get on the GoPro stage with my mom and I, because we're a different breed of children. We've been raised very differently. My kids don't really get it when mom and dad go away. So let's talk about this. Network marketing, what is it? Direct selling, what is it? Not sailing. We're not sailing today, but we're selling, okay? What is it, and why is it exploding bigger than ever right now? I swear every reel I watch is about direct sales, and I'm grateful for it. I'm not
That's because whatever you watch, Instagram's going to recommend you more. So you're probably seeing every network marketer and their mother. Damn it.
at all by it, and I'm not like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I want to shop with direct sellers. Let's talk about this, okay? So back back in the day when network marketing was new, there were real legitimate companies out there, companies that still exist today, like Amway and Nu Skin. And these are companies who have products to sell. They're very specific products. Like I share and sell essential oils. doTERRA is an essential oil company.
doTERRA.
You have activewear companies. You have makeup companies, skincare companies, health food companies. So you even have like food storage companies. So these are actual companies with an actual product. Instead of marketing their product through commercials, billboards, right? Hiring actors to do this, that, and the other, having all this, overhead, they actually market their products through individual sales reps.
Yeah, and these people don't get paid shit. So they're doing free marketing for these brands, and these brands are like, we're making money off of it. Yay, we love that, don't we?
So most sales companies, they hire 10 reps, and those sales representatives go out and they have a quota to meet, and usually it's, each rep has like $500,000 quota or $100,000 quota for the month. And that one rep has to go out and make that sale. In network marketing direct sales, it's not like that. You actually join because you don't want to create the product, but you do want to work for yourself, so you fall in love with something. My friend Caitlin is an amazing Zaya rep. She loves her activewear. Her husband owns a gym. It made sense for her, and she's killing it. And so she fell in love with that product. My daughter had a complete miraculous health change with the oil, so I fell in love with this product. And so I went to the company, I signed a form saying, I want to be a representative. I want to be the one to talk about these oils, market these oils to my friends. And so I went around and I taught classes, or I commented on someone's post, or I called up a friend and I said, hey, I know that Joe is always struggling with snoring and breathing at night, so I want to share this with you, right?
That's not okay, though. Like, that's something I'm noticing is with people that sell, like, essential oils or, like, health-based products, they will go and be like, I have a cure for that. This is how we do it. She did that shit. That's not okay. And the fact that you have no education, you're like, this essential oil, snort this shit, you're going to be golden. That's weird. I mean, she probably didn't say snort it, but you know what I mean? Like, they recommend you to ingest or use these in a specific way and it's going to make it all go away. No, that is unsettling. That's another problematic thing with multi-level marketing companies and why this person should not be trusted clearly. Another thing too is she's talking about, we just market products. If you just marketed off products, that wouldn't be a problem. That'd be just affiliate marketing. But you also recruit, and your biggest moneymaker is recruit. So no, it isn't just we just sell products. No.
Went out and I made a small sale. It literally, legally is not a pyramid scheme, because pyramid schemes are, I go out and I say, hey, Danielle, I have this really great idea. It's just going to cost you $100. And she gives me $100 and I give her nothing but my idea.
No, honey, that's not what it is at all. See, again, I've actually talked about this in a previous video. A pyramid scheme has a new definition now, according to the FTC. Other people have known about this for a while, but just to let you guys know, when the main majority and need in order to make money is recruitment, it's a pyramid scheme. Okay, and honestly, if we're going to be real here and technical, most MLMs, if not all, have that exact same thing where their main money maker is recruitment. That is how it works. That is, they are all the same across the board. They just have a product. If they have no product they're selling you stuff, yeah, that's a major pyramid scheme. Of course it is. But they can have a product but have a major need for recruitment, and it's still a pyramid scheme.
Nothing but my idea. That is a pyramid scheme. That's a house of cards. Everything falls. But if you have a product, and I say, hey, Danielle, I know you're really big into natural products. I have this soap. You've been talking about finding the best soap. This is amazing. Here's why. I say, do you want the soap? She says, yes. She gives me money for the soap, and I hand her the soap. It is a business trend. It's like going into Lululemon and saying, I want that jacket. Here's my money. Give me said jacket. They don't call that a pyramid scheme, okay? It's not. When you are trading a product for $1 or dollars, you are a legitimate business. So direct sales network marketing companies, they have all of these reps. So instead of 10 reps who have $100,000 quotas per month, Direct sales has 100,000 reps, and each of those reps have their own quotas. And it really depends on what you want to do. For me, my quota is very high because that's what I want. And that's the business that I've created. So, and every month, and it's not even a quota, I'm not required to do anything. If I just wanted to sit back and purchase for myself with the account I signed up for, I can do that. If I wanted to sell to my neighborhood and they came to my door and I had my product on hand, I could do that, and I could collect pennies for everything I sell. But for me, my goal is to empower women to take back control of their life. So I'm teaching women how to start their own sales businesses within doTERRA as well.
There we go. That's what it is. The whole, well, I want to empower you. No, that's a fun little fancy way of, I'm recruiting you into this because that's the main money maker, and I have high quotas, so that means I need to recruit a decent amount of people. Yeah, the sugarcoating crap is ridiculous.
Because they've fallen in love with that product, okay? So they go out. So I go to them. One of my leaders just jumped on. So I go to Angelina and I say, Angelina, you love the holistic lifestyle. You know, this is a great business for you. And she uses the products, falls in love with them. And she says, I want to start a business. And then I say, okay, here are the steps to be successful in said business. So then she is another sales rep that goes out and decides what she wants from this business. Does she want to have $1 million quota each month? Does she want to have $1,000 quota each month? What does she want? So you get to sit with that person and figure.
This is so stupid. This is why I say these MLM coaches are a crock of shit, because if you want $1 million quota, you can get that. Again, wanting does not equal you're going to get that $1,000 quota. In what world? Again, if it was that easy, people would be duplicating it like that, but they're not. And we have a major failure rate in this entire industry. All right, guys, we're going to react to one more. It says, how do I help my downline without getting overwhelmed? Real quickly, I want to actually read off her Instagram, bio, and I also want to show y'all something that's a little bit messy. First, she has about 10K on Instagram. Marketing and mindset. Entrepreneur is, at the very bottom. Then it says that social marketing chick. Mindset marketing mom shit. Top 5 leader. Follow for more network marketing training. Podcast host. Free social selling training community. So anyways, let's hop into this because the IGTV says, how do I help my downline without getting overwhelmed? Growing a massive downline and feeling like you're doing nothing but babysitting? Take a peek at this. Oh, so now actually doing real work and training people as babysitting? Awesome. Cannot wait to hear what this woman has to say. Also, this is one more thing that I have to show you, and I'm sorry, but this just screams culty cult, okay? So there is a photo I have to show you guys. This is the same network marketing coach we're going to react to soon. She got a tattoo of the logo of her MLM. Does that not sound a tiny bit alarming? Today, y'all, we're making it permanent. Vela Vita tattoo, which I'm going to be diving into that MLM. Trust me, I will get there. But since that gives you an idea of what we're going to listen to, let's listen to the IGTV.
Hello, you beauts. How is it going? This is a question that was asked from a network marketer, and I thought that it was really important to talk about here. Okay, we're going to do a little tip Tuesday for you. All right, so if you got teammates that need to hear this, if you need to share it out, whatever it is you got to do, go ahead and do that. But guys, come on in. If you're coming in live, type live in the comments. If you're coming in on the replay, type replay. I'll go back. I'll give you some love as usual. But guys, this question that was asked of me, okay, and this is going to be geared mostly towards network marketers, social sellers, direct sellers, whatever you want to call it. Guys, and by the way, if you are those people, drop some flames in the comments so that I can see who my people are. It's going to be mostly geared towards you, right? Because this is something that that really people run into a lot in this industry, especially leaders, right? They run into this issue a lot. And this is actually something, guys, this is something that I struggled with in my first couple of years of network marketing. This is something that I really had to get a handle on before I could really start to duplicate and really start to grow, right? And that was not being a micromanager to my team, right? Not being a micromanager to my team, not being so caught up on, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to help this person, I got to do whatever. Hello, Holly, hello, Kenna, hello, Amber. Yes, guys, come on in. But this is something that I struggled with a lot, okay? And so I want to talk about this. Because this answer that I gave, I feel like a lot of people in my audience could probably benefit from this too. So we go throw a little tip too. As a network marketer, if you're growing a team, especially if you're growing a big team, maybe you don't have a team yet. Maybe you're planning on growing a big team. Maybe that's your goal, right? Drop goal in the comments if it is your goal to have a massive downline, a massive team. Okay, drop goal in the comments. Or maybe you're already there, right? Maybe you're already there. Maybe you already have a massive downline and you're struggling with, okay, how do I help them? How do I be a leader to them without getting completely overwhelmed?
Okay, real quickly, I need to say this. If you have a big downline and you don't know what you're doing, that is a problem. When you recruit people into this and say, I'm going to help you, and when you are not following through, you are not a leader. You have lied to a bunch of people. That is not okay. Like, that is truly not acceptable to do because you're wasting people's time. And either way, we know that this is going to waste people's time mostly anyways, but like, that is messed up. That is so messed up. You need to know what the hell you're doing if you're going to call yourself a leader. Don't put a label on it and say, oh, I'll figure it out later. No, that's shit.
Let me know in the comments. Hello, Randy. Because guys, this is something that people struggle with a lot. And I'm going to tell you what. Best thing that you can do is follow the 80-20 rule. Okay? The 80-20 rule. And here's what that is. 80% of your time should be spent on your personal business. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back that did not hear me. 80% of your time should be spent on your personal business. And when I say your personal business, I mean you recruiting, you getting customers, you engaging, you growing your audience, your personal business. 80% of your time should be spent on your personal business. 20% of your time should be spent helping your downline.
Okay, absolutely not. So what she's pretty much saying is, all right, so the most of your time needs to be about recruiting and the sales, mainly recruitment. But then when they're on your team, you know, other people's businesses, then like, screw it. You know, we're not going to really spend that much time, even though you recruit them into this and say, I'll help you, I'll train you, this has changed my life. The little amount that you're going to focus on your team is 20%. Are you serious? Like, I thought that was a part of your business. Like, wow. As somebody who is a leader in a freaking MLM, you're telling people to hardly spend freaking time at all on the people you recruit. So spend a lot of time on the recruitment, but once they're in there, it's like, when I get to, the 20%, who knows? Dude, oh my God.
Should be spent helping your downline. Now, some of you are like, well, what do I do whenever I've got, people in my inbox all the time asking me questions, they're constantly wanting this, wanting that, wanting the other. You guys, this is where being insanely intentional about your energy and about your time matters. Because if you are constantly holding the hands of the people who are on your team, you are going to burn out so quick.
Oh, that's what happens most of the time. That's what happens. Either way, people burn out. But the fact that you're actually telling people to be intentional with their time, as in like, don't answer the questions of the teammates that they recruited in, don't help out people and train them, you're a shit leader. This is the kind of stuff. They label themselves coaches. Coaches that are selling you bullshit. I cannot. How do you call yourself a leader, but literally say only 20% of your time is actually being a leader? What? Oh my God.
And guys, you have so much of an impact to make. You have so many people to show what you have to, right? If what you have is gold and what you have, it can change people's lives, you have got to spend that energy on sharing it with people. But when you've burnt yourself out because you're constantly hand-holding, answering questions, constantly doing this, constantly for your downline, you're gonna burn out.
So you mean doing things that a leader does, answering questions, helping them out, guiding them, and training them like you claim in the pitch, but now it's oh no, we can't do that because you're gonna get burned out. This is stupid.
Okay? Now here's a couple of things for you. Best thing that you can do for your team, best thing, is to lead from the front. Okay? Lead from the front. Guys, your downline is only going to do about 50 to 60% of the things that you do. They're only going to do 50 to 60% of the work that you do. So if you're doing nothing but hand-holding and strapping people onto your back and walking them across the finish line every single day, every single week, every single month, what do you think they're going to be doing?
Oh my God, I hate this. So instead of trying to guide people through this, which again, that is your main moneymaker, you're constantly looking for replacements for them if they don't follow through. What type of life is that? What type of business is that? How is this normal?
60% of nothing is a whole lot of nothing. All right? It just is, okay? Best thing you can do for your team is lead from the front. You should be in the trenches with them. You should be recruiting with them. You should be bringing in customers with them. You should be going live. You should be posting. You should be all of the things that you're asking your downline to do and expecting them to do. Best thing that you can do is only going to do about 50 to 60% front. You should be in the trenches and expecting them to do number one best thing that you can do for your team. Okay? There is no recruit a couple of people and then prop your feet up and then like, all right, you guys, I'm done. I've reached the pinnacle. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like there is, that should not be happening. That's not a leader. A leader leads from the front. And what we do is we get so overwhelmed whenever we get these questions and we get our inboxes flooded with people who are wanting, information, wanting this, wanting that. We get overwhelmed and we shut down. That's not helping anybody. 80% of your time, you should be leading from the front. You should be working on your own personal business. 20% of the time, here's what you should be doing. Be a professional pointer. Be a professional pointer, you guys. Instead of answering every single question from your downline, because when you grow a massive downline, it's going to happen. You're going to get questions from people. And what you need to do is be a professional pointer. And this is where systems are so important, you guys. You have got to have a system in place with training and guides and ways that you can help your downline where it's a lot more duplicatable. If you're having to answer every single question, you're going to spend hours in your messenger. And if you want to know about my duplicatable system, please feel free to ask me. I will show you. If you want to jump in with me, jump into my team, I can show you all the systems that we got in place. But the reason why we have systems in place, the reason why I have this set up the way that I have it set up is because when someone comes to me with a question, I say, that's an awesome question. The answer to it is in this training right over here. And I point. That's an awesome question. The answer to it is right over here.
Okay, I get what you're saying with the whole pointing people to the proper directional. I totally get that. But it really is just, it's irking me that the whole, I feel really uncomfortable with the concept of you need to be recruiting on your own versus answering questions for your team. My personal perspective is, don't you have a time where at the end of your lives or your trainings, you're like, hey, drop your comments and I'll answer a bunch of them really quickly? I don't know, just something. It sounds really odd to me that this is how it's going down and how it's being recommended. You need to be recruiting too, along with your teammates, but you also need to be focusing on them because you're the one that got them into this stuff. All right, guys, so that was a lot for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment down below. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are with these MLM coaches. What are we thinking about them? Because it's already a hot mess in my opinion. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay glowing, my beautiful queens. Love you. Bye.